What is the forbidden zone of sleep? A time of the day where you or your child is very unlikely to be able to fall asleep. Let's talk about how to find it. By the way, I'm a child neurologist and a sleep physician. If you sleep, follow me. You won't regret it. Now, the forbidden zone of sleep is not necessarily a medical term per se, but it's one that we apply to describe the circadian rhythm when it's at its peak. The yellow arrows in this diagram represent the alerting signal that the circadian rhythm gives you, naturally in a 24-hour pattern. The bigger the yellow arrow, the more alerting signal you're getting. And although these yellow arrows can be pushed to the right or the left, depending on whether you're a morning person or a night owl, the pattern overall is roughly similar. So the x-axis here goes from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. the next day. We know that the circadian rhythm revs up slowly in the morning, takes a little bit of a plateau/dip right around noontime. Everybody blames lunch. It's not your lunch. It's your circadian rhythm. And then the alerting signal revs up nicely throughout the evening hours and actually peaks right before your typical bedtime. And that's why even though you might feel super tired right around lunchtime every day, you don't feel that sleepy and tired around dinner time because that alerting signal is revved up. So for most adults, that forbidden zone of sleep is in the few hours just prior to your natural bedtime. Anecdotally, I'll tell you, for children, this might be a little bit trickier. The forbidden zone of sleep may be before or after their typical bedtime. And that's why if you're having a really hard time with lots of activity and your child is revved up or you feel like they've gotten that second wind and they won't settle, sometimes we recommend moving bedtime earlier to get them to sleep before the forbidden zone of sleep. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till after it's over, which could delay bedtime. All right, hope that helps.